Hey there, I'm live because I don't really know what else to do right now. Um, kind of a crazy weekend, a little bit. Um, my husband's back with his friend at the emergency room um, because he called this morning and said he wanted to go back to the hospital and kind of a sober time for us right now and a really busy time for my husband because he like I said, that's a really long time friend of his. And to be honest, I'm just gonna say it, like we're he's really not sure that the guy's gonna make it to Christmas. Let's put it that way. So it came on suddenly, this whole situation, and turned out it was like really, kind of serious. And yeah, well, just a lot going on. So I um just here's to support however I can. And of course, I mean, I know the guy too, but of course my husband's closer to him than I am. But and has been doing a lot for him. So I'm just kind of I don't know. I just was praying a lot this morning. I was doing some stuff for work and also doing a little bit of coloring, a little bit of cleaning, and praying the whole time. Just praying. So, because kind of when it comes to this point, it's like you just want to make sure that the person's ready, you know, spiritually, you know. So that's kind of a lot of what I've been praying about. So I thought I'd come in and color a little bit. I have a mandala I was working on. But like there's no way I'm gonna finish it to be able to do a short today. So I thought, well, okay, so maybe we'll just, because I'm feeling like there's a lot that I want to do with this mandala. I really, really, really like her illustrations. And even though I'm having to do tiny coloring, I'm not minding it. I don't know why. I think it's because I like her illustrations so much. It's from this book, Creative Haven Christmas Mandalas. And it's Marty Noble, who I'm finding, I think I like her illustrations overall. I have another book with her illustrations and I like it. But I just think this is so adorable. So I've been using a combination of colored pencils. I've used let's see, colors and the Spectrum color blend pencils, because again they're still out on my desk. I still haven't put them away. I don't know when that's going to happen, that I put them away. There's a few Prismacolors out as well, which has a little bit of Prismacolor on here too, with that one of my favorite greens. Um, but and then I also used where is it? Some of the links. LA. Well, you can see it here, kind of, sort of. LA. If I do this, you can see it. Link Shine glitter gel pens. Um, I've been using this as well, like I did it on the berries in the center of the poinsettias. Um, and I think the last thing I did last night was I did the scarves, some of the scarves with it. All of the scarves? Oh, I did one ribbon. That's what I did. I was afraid to do any more because I thought, I don't, I was getting kind of tired, so I thought, let's just stop there. Um, but I actually have been thinking about a background for this, which is amazing. Me thinking of backgrounds, that's amazing. That I want to find, I want like, I don't know, maybe like snow or something in the background, to use like some template or something to make the background snowy or something, which means this probably won't even be done by next Monday, but that's okay. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really feeling this mandala, tiny things and all. I'm feeling it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe that's my growth as a colorist this year. It's like, oh my gosh, I can color tiny things and not be muttering and sputtering through the whole process. So that's that. So I just have been working on this today. Um, Trying to see if I can color one a day and still live the rest of my life too. Bubbles, how you doing? So I let's see, where are we? Da-da, 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 da-da. I just kind of went in. I started off with like muted colors on this, and so I don't know. I'm just letting the thing take me wherever it wants to go. I've been using the Sparkle Pop gel pens, which actually I had it on my. Don't go to my Amazon wish list and buy me anything because that wish list is a hot mess. But I mean, you can if you want to, but I would kind of suggest you not because it is a hot mess, and I don't need any more things. Well, I say that, and then now I'm going to tell you that I actually bought more of these Sparkle Pop pens because I want another silver because I've been using a lot in something else, which actually maybe I should do that this now and show it rather than have a formal announcement because I'm all jacked up anyway with everything that's going on. Maybe that's why I did so much coloring in that before. Am I going to show it? I guess I'm going to show it, but can I find the book? That's the question. Where's the book? Child. Been watching the weather. It's supposed to snow like tonight and overnight, and it's actually 26 degrees right now. So like if that wind starts blowing over the lake, yeah, we're going to be getting something because the lake is warm. Oh, what did I do with the book? Maybe I'm not supposed to show it now because I can't find the freaking book. I can't find it because I'm looking for it. It's probably right in front of me. That happens to me all the time. Oh, here it is. It's right next to me. So this is another thing. I was going to do a formal announcement for it. Like I thought, I probably should do that, but I guess I'm not because I'm just going to do it now. Um, from Hannah Carlson's Merry Christmas coloring book. Excuse me. And TaylorMade and I have agreed to do this double page. Okay, let me show this one. This double page that I have been trying to get a good PDF of, and I just can't. I can't get a PDF where they match because I didn't want to color in the book because I wanted to be able to use anything I wanted, and I'm always afraid of messing up my Hannah Carlson's books because that was the first book that I ever loved that I messed up. Was a Hannah Carlson book, and I messed it up using a Prismacolor. That was one thing I messed it up with. So I do have this PDF, which I probably am gonna color. But I don't know if that's the one I'm doing for the challenge. But this is the page, and I think it's okay. And I'm gonna show you. Yeah, because I have been coloring in it. I think because I know this is a busy month for me, and I thought, well, I might as well get a head start because I don't know. Like I may all of a sudden just have to stop, and I won't be able to do anything for a while. But I love this page. I actually started this page just I think because I had to. I used this stuff. Oh, crash. The satin glazing liquid, golden satin glazing liquid, because I wanted to protect the double pages. So I did the page on either side of them with this. So I did this page. I covered it with the glaze, and then I covered this page with the glaze. And then the other day, I just got in the mood. I had because I had certain gel pens out. I thought I'm going to use it. Actually, it was this one. These ones that I was kind of iffy about. They're called Ivison or something like that. They have some weird name like that. But actually, I like that color on this page. I think it fits I don't know, antiqueness of her book. Um, yeah. So I says, well, if I colored it, put the this stuff on it, I might as well, I can go ham on this page. So I don't know what else I'm going to use. If I'm just going to use more of these pens or use some, I don't know, some of my other acrylic markers or what, I don't know. But like I also went in with I think I may have used some of this guy, this another sparkle pop and something else. Another gel. Oh yeah, these guys. The Swirlock gel pens. Yeah, you did a combination in here. So, because I wanted to have different colors, and I still kind of want to go in and put in a darker color just to give it some depth in the needles. But that was something easy. I think, with stuff that was going on, I could, line. It kind of like helped me kind of meditate on the situation and not think too hard at the same time and relax. So I think that's why I just went in there. I think that's why I did the background too. I just was like, because me and backgrounds. But anyway, but actually this is what I did. Okay, and this has been through some changes. This is the double page in the book. I noticed like this kind of got, I don't know why that thing happened, but I can cover that up. Um this is dry now, and I don't know how much this thing is going to move now because I'm using that other. I need another clip, is what I need, but I can't see where it is because there's too much stuff on my desk. Oh, got one of these. I think that'll work. What I need because I need one more clip. So if you think about praying, pray for my friend that I think he does know the Lord, but he kind of lives a little wild. Um, and yeah, I just want him to, you know, make peace with the Lord and be, before whatever happens. Um, so hey, Anfield, I was watching you with your new thing that you got, even though I didn't know what the heck was going on, but I was watching you with that new contraption. You had your soldering iron and all that kind of stuff going on. That was pretty cool. So yeah, this has been through some changes because this started out with a red background and you can see some of it there. Now I'm kind of thinking of it like, in wintertime, like the difference between like being like out somewhere away from the city and when you're driving towards the city, how you can kind of see that glow of the light from the city. Yeah, so it kind of says, okay, we're gonna make it work as that. Um, Kind of amazing that I did that much work on this too, but like I said, I guess I just was in the mood to do tiny coloring. Can you see the shine though? Can you see that it's shiny? Got to put it a certain way to see that. In a way, it's kind of gross, but hey, it's me in backgrounds. I don't know how to like zhuzh up pages really very well. Just give me a pencil and I start coloring. But I've been using the sparkle pop. I used, obviously, it's probably obvious. Um, this on the background, kind of to cover up how janky the background was with the red, and then I covered over it with blue and purple. First, kind of blue to make it look more purple, and then I went to some purple too because it wasn't purple enough, and I was doing all kinds of stuff. Um, so it's a good thing I actually did put this stuff on this page because I've been going crazy on this page. Started with pencil though, and so then I've been using the Sparkle Pop and the Link pens and also the Surlock sparkle pens on the trees and the ribbons and things. So I really don't think I have that much more to do on this. I actually did the windows. I went in with did I actually oh maybe yeah, I think with some of these I actually used my Posca because I was like, I don't know what to do with those and I don't want to mess it up. I'm just gonna like color them white and be done with it. But and I think I also used, I may not have used Posca on all of them. I may have also used my Prismacolor white, but nothing was coming to me with what to do with the windows, and I may do something later, but for the most part I have to finish, well, I got to do that. And then I have to do finish the trees like I did these. I got to finish the decorations on the trees. I've been afraid to bring in like another color because I've already got like what I got, like this blue, I got the lilac or lavender, dark purple, this kind of fuchsia red rose thing going. So that's what, four colors. And I got the green. That's five. I've got the red, which I don't want to bring that back anywhere because I think it'll take over. So that's another reason why I kind of have it muted over so it doesn't look quite red. And it looks more like, kind of like this rosy color. So, yeah, I don't really want to bring another color in. So I just have to restrain myself when I do. And I have silver in here because of, this guy. So, and white. So I don't want to bring another color in. I want to just keep it there. And so I need to make sure that when I approach this, I'm really thinking that and I got my self control into play so I don't add anything else. And I'll just do something, I'm probably going to do, more than likely, going to do different colors for this side. Whereas I did want to make them, the same, but now it's like I don't want to go through all this all over again. It's good for one page. I don't want to do it again. But that means I don't know what I'm going to do with this side at all. And one thing I thought about doing is maybe making this, letting this be like nighttime or dusk, early nighttime or dusk, and then having this one be daytime. I thought about doing that because then that'll give me the opportunity to make it different in a way that might make sense to everybody and not just me. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I just kind of want to play a little bit, do something different, and get brave enough to use different things in my Anna Carlson books. Because thus far, I've mostly been traumatized by doing that. So, trying to get over that hump. And I probably should put this. Hey, Lori, I liked your flip through of all the things that you've been doing, Lori. I really enjoyed that. And it sent me hunting for some books. And it led me to find Clara Markova's her page on the internet, her website. And I found she has free downloads on there. So I downloaded like a bunch of stuff, mostly everything that she had on there. um and saved them. So she's got like Christmas stuff, like Christmas tags. She's got like a whole page, like you print out the page and it has a whole bunch of tags on it. I think like about 12 tags that you can color. She's got postcards, Christmas cards, and then she's got some actual like pages. So I downloaded pretty much all of them except for one that I was like, I don't like that. So, because like I looked, it's like, I don't think we're going to be getting a book. It's going to be, but it was interesting. Her website is actually interesting. Like she has pictures of her, her workspace and things like that, which I thought was really neat. And it kind of, I don't know, you see stuff like that, it kind of gives you a sense of investment in what they're doing, and what it takes to do what they've done. So, but I'm really liking this page. I don't know why. I hope I don't mess it up. I don't know how to go forward in it, but I love this so far. And I'm not having the feeling of like, oh, you're cheating because you're using sparkle gel markers. I didn't have that feeling. Maybe because it's a lot of work to like do each one of these needles. That was crazy. I would like to be able to color reflective in uh, with pencil though. But I think there's some things you just can't do that because the pencil diameters aren't small enough. So, oh, I don't think I can do that tag because my stuff is like all over the place, and I don't even know what I started with. Or, yeah, I don't even know what I started with. I don't know. It's yeah. Everything's too a mess right now. Too much of a mess for me to figure that out and like figure out how I started and yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm trying to work on remembering yesterday. I haven't had enough time remembering that. But I was so happy when I found that was nothing but the Lord. I found where that book. I looked and I saw this book that was like it was sitting on the shelf right in this room. And I'm like, why are there piano books in here? I don't understand. And I think I know why it got up here. I had a keyboard here and then I just took it down because I just don't like I don't like keyboards. I don't. They're not the same. I mean, I like them, but they don't do the same as a piano. They don't have the same action. They don't have the same feel. They don't have the same sound. They're good for what they're good for, and for me, they're not good for playing classical music. Forget that. But anyway, I saw that in my book of Hanon exercises, which was the other thing I had been working on before I couldn't use my other piano because the keys, important keys, were dead. Um, and yeah, so I looked up. I'm like, what are those? Are actually like that's sheet music. That's like piano. I'm like, what is it? So then that's how I found it. And I looked in that one book that was there, and it's like, that's the song. That's the song. I'm like hearing it in my head over and over again. I'm like, what's the name of it? What's the name of it? And I don't know. I don't remember what the letters to those Bach things are, but it's a little prelude in E minor. Ooh, this must not be the pencil I was using because I don't look like the right color. Oops, or something. And it's number 9 BWM or BWN 941. So, and child, I can't play that thing. But that's where I left off. I was learning it, and I got all the things that that the instructor was helping me work through it in parts. Because whenever you have something that's hard for you, you have to attack it by components, you know. And so had all her writing and markings on there and everything, and it's like okay, back to square one. But I think I got to play some other things first because that's really I was like, whoa, I was playing that. It's like I can't do that now. So just work my way up, get my chops back, get my sight reading back, get my reading skills back. 'Cause I think that's the biggest part. I'm still looking at I'm even looking at the treble clef now. Like, what is it? Every good boy does fine or face. The every good boy does fine is the lines and face is the spaces. Child, I'm having to go back to do that. And that's the thing that I first learned because I used to play flute. Played flute for a long time, even after high school. I was taking lessons because it was the one instrument I was classically trained in, even though I hated the instrument. I hated it. I wanted a piano, not a flute. But I was like, whatever I get, I'm just gonna do it with all my might. And then the minute when I started learning guitar, I actually went and traded my flute for a guitar at a guitar place that I knew didn't know flutes that well, so I knew I'd get more for my money. Is that bad? And they were so nice to me too. They let me have the whole upstairs. And like they said, you can just stay up here and figure out which one you want. And I had guitar after guitar, after guitar. I'm just like playing it. I go, I like that one. No, do I like that one? I was up there for hours. I still have that guitar, and she still sounds good. Although I think I have to, there's something in there that I have to glue, but the guitar guy, the luthier, said that that's all you gotta do is just glue that. You don't need me for that. Just glue it. Why give it to me and make me pay you just to pay me just for me to glue that one piece? That's all you gotta do. Wood glue, glue it. Like, okay. It's funny, I forgot what color brown I was using on this. I had too many pencils on my desk, as always. So I thought it'd come on. I wasn't going to come on today, but then I thought, you know what, just come on for a little bit in color because I do want to finish this page anyway or get close to it. I may wind up doing like a bunch of shorts with a few days or something, or maybe when I finish coloring the week, do a short that has every one of them in it or something. Something like that. I did make it to Jones yesterday, but I guess I was late, and because I thought she had changed the time, and she did, but then she changed it back because she thought, no, I haven't heard from Linda, and I did say initially 4 p.m. EST, because I think she's on Mountain Time or something, and so. But I saw the change in the date says the time says that, oh, okay, it's at 5. Okay, so I have until 5 o'clock, and then I'll just whatever. And so I showed up at 5, and they had already been on for an hour. Oops. And I made it there, and we both colored our first pages. I still have to finish my first page. Hey, Regina. I still have to finish it. And I actually was thinking about background. I still need to finish this, but I thought I just wanted to go on to the next one. And I wrote this at the bottom, and it doesn't look too bad. I was thinking yesterday, yeah, that looks pretty dopey. But no, because the first week, I guess, the first candle is supposed to be for hope. And I colored my first candle. I don't know when I'm going to color the other part in. I have no idea. I don't know how to do that. I didn't think the whole thing through with a plan. It's just like, color the pages. But they have one for each week, so. Don't they? 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they have a front page for each week. So I gotta figure out how to do that. So I color the rest of the candles white and leave that one lit. That's a thought. So yeah, because I've been because I started using this Sparkle Pop silver pen on this also, like this is like I'm not sure how long this is gonna last if I keep doing that. And I like it because it's a very particular kind of sparkle. Like look at that, it's like lame, silver lame. But yeah, if I keep using it like that, yeah, this isn't gonna last that long. So I bought another set, and then I also wound up buying the other one, the Milky set, because I like the points on these. There's just like a regular, 1.0, 1 point millimeter point, and I think it might be good for like outlining and things like that. So yeah, so I did it. Just when you keep saying you have enough. I have enough, I have enough. But then when I find I'm using something and it serves this particular purpose, and I also know, yeah, I think I'm going to be using this a lot right now. I don't like running out in the middle of something. I don't like that at all. It's just like with cooking too. That's why I always like I make sure my pantry always has the staples in it because I don't like suddenly like cook something for dinner. It's like, oh, I think I'll make this, and then I don't have the some ingredient in the pantry that would that I need to do that. Oh, that drives me nuts. I don't like that. Everything needs to be there. And I always tell my husband, if you take the second to the last one of anything out of the pantry, then we need to go buy it. We need to make a mental note that when we go out next time, we need to buy more of that. I don't even like being down to, yeah, I don't like it to be empty. It's got to be down to the last one because sometimes for me, like if it's just not there, it's like okay, I don't have anything to remind me, that it's not there. So if I see that one in there in the cupboard, then it's like okay, I need to get more because can't have just one of those. I don't know where I get that thing. I think that comes from my mother. That practice, and I don't know if it's good or not. It's just like, but it works for me as far as cooking. I'll say that much. And all of a sudden, well, because I was having a problem with this, because I have run out of. It looks. It's not this one. No, it's not this one. One of the link gold, which is a really gorgeous gold, and it looks like that pen is totally out. I use it so much. Um, and see, I have some restraint because I didn't order another set of those. I figure I need to make do with the other ones I have and like, let it go. But I really love that. I can't even find the pen. Where is it? What did I put it out on my site? Because it's like doesn't have any more. So like, or I think it might. Oh yeah. Okay. I put it in a jar upside down to see if I can get the last bits of it out. But this is such a beautiful gold, and it's sparkly, and as well as metallic. I love these things. But I'm gonna try and get every last bit of life out of it I can. So I'm using my gel markers, or my not my gel marker. Well, yeah, they are gel pens. I'm using my markers, and I think I need to get out some of the other acrylic markers that I got, which is another reason why I um well, I had actually put some of this on page 1 and 2, like the week page, and then the page I did yesterday. I didn't really need it though, but I'm thinking I want to play around with some other things in this book, so I may prep some pages with it. Oops, but I don't know why I did that just now. I guess because I could. Uh, I know my husband takes out. He's like, I see him scraping the mayonnaise jar or whatever, and I'm like, is there another one in back? Like, cause like he would before I got on him about it, he got used to like what I would do. He would just like use the last of things, and then like you go to like you want to have a tomato sandwich, and you're like, oh yeah, tomato sandwich, toasted white bread, lettuce, and mayonnaise, and you going back and there's no mayonnaise. It's like then I'm ready to like throw things. I don't really do that, but. somewhere in back in my mind, in my heart, there is that part of me was like, throw things. It's like it's like, no, you don't want to be ready for something and then have the stuff not be there when it's something that you always use. You always make a point, then it's got to go on the list. Next time I go out, this is what I need to get. I'll leave it like that, I think. Yeah. I like how these illustrations are they're simple but they're complex at the same time. Oh. Now see, I did those with white. Now I'm wondering like should I do that with that? I don't know how that's going to look, but I feel like I should do that, but like I'm scared. I don't know, it might look stupid. But I'm shaking it up. Shaking it up. It was relaxing to do it. I'll say that much. Oh, you know what? I need to do the inside of there. What color are we making it? We're making it beige or are we making it... Okay, that probably was not the color. This thing needs to be sharpened. Oh my gosh. Is there anything left? I really need to put some pencils away. But I feel like, well, the colors work really nice in this book. So, I don't know that they're going away anytime soon. I think I could probably put the color blend pencils away. But then those work nice in the Hannah Carlson book. So, I don't know. It's not looking like I'm putting anything away anytime soon. Okay, we're going to do it. So we're going to pray while we do this because I'm afraid I'll mess it up. Forces you to try and steady your hand. I'm covering up the lines, Foxy. Somewhat. Kind of also making use of the black too, like to have it kind of show a little bit. I don't want to totally cover it. Why do I do better going down than I do going up? My hand is steadier. Is it because I can see it? I can see the line better. Yeah, so I did enjoy watching your video, Lori. I'm gonna have to look at other people's tags. Maybe someday I'll have things together enough to be able to do one, but I'd have to sit there for a while and look at everything and say, where did I start? Well, I do know. Well, no, that's not true either. I know the first buddy color I did was a Kirby page, of all things. And I know which one it was in Color Morphia, which is why I bought that book. But before that, I think I was coloring in Pauper Press books, which I do actually want to get out. And as some of them, I actually bought another one of them so I could do better. So that's something in my future. If I can ever get to the books and put some of these other ones away, I'd like. There's one in particular. It's a Paisley book. Nothing but Paisleys in it, and I love Paisley. When I worked at a department store, I swear, on my break, I would go to the men's department just to look at all the men's Paisley ties and touch them. They're like silk, I don't know. I don't think the people in the men's department like me too much for that. But I just thought they were so beautiful. And I think that's one reason why I should have been a textile designer. I don't like that. Okay. I was thinking with these pages, I also could probably break out with my pan pastels, but like, I don't like them things. I haven't. I still don't. No. I mean, I probably will someday. Just like I'm starting a tiny color now, and I didn't like that. But I just pan pastels. I think scratchy, dusty, smudgy. I just think of everything bad, messy. I don't know. Just one of those things. Like when you get something stuck in your head, and it's like you just can't. It's like no, and there's no logical reason for it. Really, it's just your own, thing, your own little piece of weirdness that in a lot of ways it will pass and sometimes it doesn't, but I could see myself getting past that because I've gotten past a lot of other things. So I think my biggest thing is not knowing how to use a tool is my biggest barrier to using the tool, and I don't know how to use those things. Ooh, ooh, be careful with that. I don't know why, but I like the how it looks somehow. Even though it kind of makes it kind of not quite stained glass. Oh, I really do hope. Well, I should let me stop saying that. I want a snow day tomorrow. I really do. Part of the reason for that is there really isn't anything to do. It's like last week, and I don't know. I don't like having a week off before the last week. It doesn't make sense to me because everybody's head is in vacation mode. Nobody's head, or like at least, hang by myself and get things done mode, not, go back to the whole thing and do that for a week. So nobody's really, their head's not really in it anyway. And that gets frustrating. So I kind of got to figure out, I don't know, I think I need to plan it so there really is nothing that we're going to do tomorrow. And so, and that whoever's there, they get a bonus just for, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I think that's the part of the reason I think why I don't want it. I want a snowstorm tomorrow. I feel like it's just as well because everybody's head's not going to be there anyway. I don't know whose wise idea it was to. Let me stop complaining. Stop complaining, Linda. Stop complaining. Whatever needs to happen tomorrow will happen. Because no matter what, let it be a blessing to all of us, whatever it is. Unless God wants it to be a snow day too, then then hey. Oh, Biggest thing is if it does anything, I don't want to be out in it. That's the worst. That's the part I don't like. If it's gonna do it before I leave the house. Don't wait until I get there and then you do it. And then I gotta go through crap to get home. A whole lot of foolala. I hope nothing ever tops the time it took me an hour and a half to get home. When it only takes me 20 minutes tops. That was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Okay, so now this looks kind of weird. Do I need to do the other side a little bit? Looks a little strange now, but I can do something with that to kind of shush it off. Kind of a way to know, do I ever want to do this again? You know? Then I can analyze it and look at it and say, okay, what worked, what didn't work. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that I had to. Yeah, I ran out of this. What if I put it back in there? I started doing the flame with this, and I ran out. And I think that's how the white thing started. Was like, how can I cover that up? I don't know. So I bet day 2, Isaiah 4:2-6. Is that the one for the whole week? Nope. Isaiah 2:1-5. Oh, so it's different. Okay. Different each day. So what do we frame it with? I feel like pan pastels would do good, or what do you call them? These guys, distressed ink. But I'm not good at them. That color might be good on this one. I'm kind of scared. It might be something I do off camera because I gotta wrap my head around it. I want to do some Jolly Tea Drinker dots and things on this page. That's really what I want to do that. And I want this to be more blue. I still need to do the stars. I still got to do something with this part. I don't know. And I don't want to do pencil. Ah. Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah. So she kind of solves that problem for you. That's true. I still have this out. Am I doing blue? That doesn't even seem to match. I don't know how I came up with those colors. It is what it is. Let's just do it. Especially now that I know I can get these open stock, let's just go for it. Maybe I'll do a darker blue or a darker purple somewhere in here. And these are supposed to be erasable. That's what Ivy Pearl told me. So if I catch the star, I should be able to get out of it, but let's try not to. Whee! See, I like the idea of doing these on cardstock too. I don't know, maybe I'll print one page on my computer. I was so aggravated with scanning and it just like, I think it takes, just like really, sorry, it just puts me through all this. Because now, like at work, I think it's because like 5 years ago or something, All of a sudden, work changed to this, like, paperless initiative for everything. And it's like, what? It's like, you really think that's going to work here? Like, our job is paper. We do books, this, that, the other. How are we supposed to do that? How does that work? And so, yeah, I'm still in trauma mode with that as it is. So I think that's my thing with scanning, because I had to try and, well, like with the pandemic, we had to like scan a lot of stuff because we weren't in person. So nobody was meeting in person. So that was traumatizing, trying to find something to scan then. Things have gotten better since then, but still not to where I need it. I don't like janky looking pages. I don't like them to look janky in any way, shape, or form. It can't look like I scanned this. It's got to look like, and nothing gets it to that respect. And it just makes me upset. It's just like if it's just like setups for being online. Like I have to keep it out of my mind that my setup is the way it is, because if I think about it too hard, I just will never come on here. The lighting and everything, yeah, it upsets me. So I can't think about it, because it's like, no, I can't. I don't have that skill. I don't have time to put into that. So leave it alone. And the fact that I'm just on here coloring and you can relatively, pretty much see the page and all that, it's like, okay, good. I'll live with that. But oops, that wasn't good. But yeah, not no. Doesn't mean I'm happy with it. It's just that I gotta pick my battles. So uh, 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 uh. Oop, jeez, I keep doing that with the edge. I don't like that. Maybe it's a good thing I put that golden stuff on there, because it makes it a little stiffer. So every time I do that, it doesn't do as bad as it could. The colors like this paper, though. I will say that. They really do like this paper. These do too. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can. Well, a little bit. Because this is the metallic, and I was saying you can't really see that it's metallic, but you can a little bit. Probably need to put more layer on it for that, but somewhere in my room here, I have some marabou um, metallic art crayons that are water soluble. So when I find where I put those, and I'm probably gonna have to, I don't know, make a point of leaving them out or leaving them close to these or something, so that I can use those. And I got them just because, well, I wanted, I already have the marabou um, set, the non-water soluble ones, which, like, why am I not using those now? That's a thought. I could do that. Um, I always have them sitting in their box right ahead of me, right straight ahead. They're just always there. Good for backgrounds. They were good for me, like with Kirby books. It kind of helped. This is all scrunched up. wonder if I probably need a second layer to get it to look metallic. Yeah, yep, that makes it come out. But I don't know if I need. Do I really need it to look metallic? I don't know. I guess I do because I'm doing it again. Oh, jeez, why do you keep doing that? Oh my gosh. Hello. I don't know. Was it worth it? I don't think so. I'm gonna have to iron the page now. You know what? Let's go over this. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. I can't believe I really messed this up. Scrunching it up. Almost did it to me again, too. So my husband's having a rough day. I feel bad. It's hard. Say a prayer for him, too, if you think of it. Well, I don't know why these colors, but it is what it is. Not gonna. Probably another good reason to actually have a snow day tomorrow, so I can kind of be the backup and moral support. But jeez, keep doing that. I guess this is one reason for doing the doing the background first, but oh well, because the colors don't really match. Of course, if I thought more about the colors, maybe I could change some of them if I wanted to. I could make this kind of purple. I could do that. I could make that kind of purple. But I'm not going to do that. It's silly. Let it be what it is. Hey, Mandy. Oh, she has pretty illustrations. Happy Monday to you, too. So what are we doing with this guy? And where's the purple? Did I put it away? No. What color is this? I don't think this one... Yeah, this one isn't sparkly. Oops. Oh, did we want to do that? We did it. It's too late now. Maybe I should have done it purple. think it's kind of weird leaving that like that. We'll do something else with it. We'll figure something out. This will just like this will give you an idea. Like, ooh, I don't want to do it like Linda did it. That lady's crazy. She don't know what she was doing with them things. Just I'll be one of those. Don't do as I do. You'll learn how to do it better than me. I'm just like, I feel like, but I do feel like we gotta fill in some cracks here. And I gotta check my text messages just in case. I always keep the sound off. Maybe I should keep the sound on, but I'm also probably getting a lot of riffraff too, so just make a habit of checking it every once in a while. I could use that's something I want to use, I think, on the Hannah Carlson Merry Christmas page is to use these thingies. Where are they? I know they're right here. Are they gonna come out like I want them to? Are they? Yeah, there we go. These guys. Look at all these things I got. I need to use them. Stickles. That's what they're called. I wonder. I don't know that I want them on this page though. But yeah, I need to use them things up. Well, since I lost this one, I can't use this one on there. And I was thinking of doing that because it's more yellowy. It's a real yellow kind of. But I only got that much left in there and it wasn't coming out too easy. And so like it's really like it's like just about done. I mean, I really use this thing a lot. But the other ones, there's still, reasonable, amount left in them. So I didn't really want to buy another set just for that. But like, see, this is the purple one. This is the pink one. I have a blue one that's not in there. And they're all pretty, but I wind up using that one the most because it just was so pretty. And that looks really weird. But I can't because of that. It's like uneven. Let's go. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. We can change it up a little bit. Oh, did we change it up too much? Ooh, it feels very waxy. Which is a good feeling, actually. I'm saying ooh, but I don't mean ooh. It just kind of took me by surprise. Then there's a no line space here. So I have to find a way to be able to color each of these in a day. And that's going to be a challenge for me. Because I'm kind of slow. As you can see. Okay, that looks better to me. That doesn't look so uneven. So now... Thank you. I need... Well, I can use my other one. It's different gold, but I can use that. Gel tonic. And this is more of a gold, whereas that other one is like yellowish and also has sparkles. I love that pen. I don't know that there's a gold sparkle pop pen. The Pentel ones. I don't think there is. I I kind of am just starting to really use them now because I had these other ones and also cuz those sparkle pop pens are like a another kind of special. I really like them. Like I was showing on this one page, it almost looks like lame, you know? It's really like, whoa. Winds up looking like almost like gold leaf or whatever leaf, you know? So I'm always like, oh, I don't want to use it too much because then I'll use them up. I don't know. That sounds kind of weird, huh? But I'm afraid, like, oh, if I use it on something that, yeah, well, I could have used something else. And then I have a picture where it's like, oh, that something else isn't going to work on here. I need that. I need the sparkle pops. And then if I've already used up the sparkle pops, then I can't use it on that picture. So, so that's what keeps me sometimes from using all my supplies. Okay, now that's kind of doing that scratchy thing, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. I just want to like finish the page. The snow we got the other day, like it's melted off the roof. And that's 26 degrees. Well, the sun, like, today melted it. But it's 26 degrees outside, so like how I don't know how that works. Warmer in the sun. It's I'm watching that radar. And I'm watching the sky over the lake. Yeah, I think I used this pen, the gel tonic. I used it in the building. So that'll work. If I had to use this here. How long have I been on? An hour? Over an hour? I was trying to find that silver and gold only pack and I couldn't find it. I guess I was looking too quick. Because I thought sure they had one and I was like, I don't see it. So I wound up buying the bigger pack. Let me go back. Because I like those a lot. I'm going to have to get that one. So now, what are we doing this in? Will this go over it, or will it be weird? It might be weird. Let's see. Oh, that kind of works, I think. Here we go. Can't believe it's December. The last month of 2025. Actually works pretty good on the lettering. No, don't have to worry about going over the line. Just stays right in there for the most part. Why did I skip over those? Why did I do that? Or did it see? Ah, I feel like I skipped over them. I'm not sure why. That looks weird. Okay, I went over the line a little bit. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfect for you. That's my Grace Jones imitation. Gotta let it glob a little bit. Is it getting darker as it dries? Is that what's happening? Oh. Okay, now I think I need to. Oh, wow. Wow, that's like. Wow, you buy the. I got the other pack that has the silver and gold in it and then other colors for like $8.99. They're charging a lot for them too. But now give me a backup. Let me look. Where's my keyboard? I need more light and I think I need coffee too. Uh there we go. Oh, let's see. Can we stay out of Amazon? Can we even? Mm-mm-mm. I wonder if they didn't show me that one just because that's exactly what I wanted. Like, no, we can get her to spend more money. We can get her to spend more. Hey, Joan. Happy Monday. Where's the 2-pack? Let me type in 2-pack. They're trying to work me here. Pop gel pens. Not pastel. I love Pentel pens anyway. The regular writing pens. There it is, gold and silver. How are these people gonna be sick of me? Not really. They like my money. Mm-mm-mm. December 9th. Am I getting something else on December 9th? I think I am. So I'm going to put them to there. That's right. Happy December. Yeah, I found them. They're coming. Lord willing. So I have a backup because I do really like them. And actually, they could probably be. I got to see how the gold. Where did I put my case that has them in there? I got to see how the gold of this set works. Because I might be able to use that as a replacement for this one, which is just about out. Because it does a similar thing where it has the sparkle as well as the metallic. So they could work as a replacement for that. So then I don't buy another set of those, which I don't plan on doing anytime soon. I'm just gonna have to live without it, just cause. Um, I know how to say no sometimes. Where did I put the case? It has. Oh, it's right in front of me. As always, it was sitting there right in front of me. And yeah, I probably did swatch these, but I don't know where that swatch thing is. So I don't know. I almost think they probably look just like my favorite that I just showed. They probably do. And look, it looks like I've already used some of this, even though I didn't have these out. I've used a bit of it, looks like. So, yeah, these are more of those shine pens, which, like, that green, I probably should be using the green and red. They really are nice. I don't know. I did. Yeah, I did. I've been working on it off and on. I finished the actual picture, but I gotta do the background. So I don't know how to do the background. I don't know what I want to do. I could make these silver because then it'll go match with what I did to the background. I don't know why. I mostly chose, I don't know, muted tones today. I'm not sure why. And then I then I then I use my Posca pen to line everything. Why? I don't even know. I don't know. But I'll figure out what color to do this. I want to kind of sit on it for a while. I may make it gray because I have like in the colors they have all those different grays, which are kind of nice. So I may do that. I don't know. Background. Could make this yellow. Then it kind of maybe will make that stand out more. The gray. I'm telling you, I want to color those stars right now. I really do. So I'm just gonna do it. I just love these things. Oh, this pen is just like wonderful. Yeah, see, it was starting to act like, are we getting low already? I was like, no, I can't be without you. It's like the last jar of mayonnaise in the cupboard. Look at that. It's just so shiny. Taylor! Hey, I started my buddy color page. I have to show you. Only because I didn't know what was going to happen this month because this is kind of like we're coming up on the busiest 2-3 weeks ever. Well, not ever, but it's always this time of year. And so I thought, well, maybe I should work on it now because I may have to stop for a bit. So then at least I'll have one side of the page done. I couldn't get a matching PDF of the pages, which I tried and tried and tried, and I don't know why, but when it scans that other page, it's always shorter than the first time I scanned it, and I don't know why that is. I don't understand. And then I tried to scan the first page again, and it still scans bigger than the second page. And I'm like, why? What is this? Why is it picking it up like that? Tried doing it on the flatbed scanner on my printer. Oh my god, that was a disaster. It was like, don't even bother. So, I don't know. So I resigned myself to coloring in the book. And I suppose if I want to, I still have the PDFs. And, worst case scenario, I can, if I want to color those pages again, I can use those. And I got to figure out a way to match the bottom um, through coloring. Because it's not going to happen through scanning. And it seems like Adobe has gotten more and more complicated for no good reason. And so it's not easy. I went and tried to edit the page a little bit so that they would match. That didn't work either. They just, I don't know, they keep changing stuff, and like stuff that's not needed. I don't need AI in Adobe for just scanning pages and editing them. No, I don't need you to read it for me. I read, thank you. It's just so annoying. Sorry, I went into annoyance mode again. I'll do that last. I love these pens. Yeah, see, I really want to do that. I kind of well, I may try to scan one of these in the book. So I don't know. I'm definitely a lover of PDFs. I'll tell you that much. Since I found that out, since I went into that world, especially like with the Dover samplers and then getting used to different types of paper, and I actually found a paper that I really like more than the Astro Bright. Yeah, now I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with the background, but I like my look at these. Look at that. Look at how they turn out the stars. Yeah, and I use AI for some things, but there's like you don't need it everywhere. It's like what the heck? Everybody's like just doing it to jump on the bandwagon. It's like just stop. Just stop. Think about it before you try to implement it in your stuff. Stop. It's just ridiculous. It's like my mother would say, like, you got book sense, but no horse sense. She used to say that. She used to say that to my sister, actually. Don't tell her I said that. Well, you can tell her I said that because her mother did say that. She did say that. I love these pens. Thank you, Taylor, by the way. And I just bought another set. But yeah, I've been using a lot of this. Yeah. So we'll think about a background for this page. I'm gonna try not to mess up this book, and I'm gonna try and learn something in it. And I keep feeling like distressed inks, but like I did not finish this page, so I can't be using any water with it, or that'll drive me nuts. But maybe I need to do this page with this stuff. I don't know. I wish I were good with gouache because I feel like I would want to use gouache in this book, but I ain't got the time. I ain't got the know-how to do it well in this space. I could use watercolor pencils, but then still I'm gonna have to do this page. So I'll think about a background for this one. So this is the book, by the way. Stained Glass Advent Coloring Book 2025. I have no idea who. I don't know the Jesse Tree inspired. I don't know what that is. If anybody knows what that is, let me know. Um. So that's that. I haven't colored in this yet, but I think I must be thinking about it because I got it out here. But I don't need another Christmas thing to color. I really don't. Then just closing out, showing what I showed in the beginning. I started coloring in Christmas Mandalas by Marty Noble. I love this book, which is interesting because it's a lot of tiny coloring, but I've been working in here um, using Colors, the Spectrum color blend pencils because they seem to like this paper too. And I think I used one Prismacolor. And then some more of my sparkle pens. This one of the Link Shine pens to do the berries and the his. Did I use this one? I think to do the. I better remember because I didn't do them all. The scarf. What else? What else? Yeah, that's it for this one. And I don't know. I want to do something fun with the background with this. And you know me in backgrounds, so like where that idea came from, like how I'm going to implement it, who knows? then I started the buddy color, and feel free to jump on and join. Um, Taylor and I decided we wanted to color out of Hannah Carlson's Merry Christmas book and do a buddy color in here. So I did start mine. Like I said, because I wasn't sure like how the month was going to go, and it turns out now we got added things going on that I didn't even expect. But so that's the page 2 of it. This is on page 1, 2. So it's 3 pages 3 and 4 in the book, and so I'm almost done with this page. So I just got to go in. It's like lots of little things to do in there, and that's what I think the gel pens work really good with. Um, yeah, this background's been through a whole lot. It's been through a whole lot. So I still have the other side to do. So, and I think I'm gonna look at this page as like nighttime, a snowy nighttime, and then I'm gonna make this one a snowy daytime. So I gotta think so they're not gonna be exactly the same. I gotta think about what color to do and what materials to use. I can't believe everything I went through on this background though. It's like really I don't think I got the energy to repeat all that. I went through a lot. So this has like 2 layers of pencil, and then I put the unicorn thing on top. This stuff. I think I want to keep it. Maybe I can use just. I was thinking of using the King Art gel sticks, but I've also been thinking of using something heavier like acrylic marker or this stuff. But I don't know. I can kind of overuse this stuff though, so I probably should stay away from it. But we'll see what happens. What comes to me. I'm gonna try and finish this page first before I start the other one. So that is it for me. I'm gonna head out. It's coming up on like an hour and a half. Yeah, and I do love this page. I think this is my just relax and just color page, just because those pine needles is like I just color one by one. With actually, this is where this started like helping me was on this page, and I was like, oh, I can use it on this page too. So this and my 2 Swirlock green glitter markers. There's like 3 different greens in there, so I've been using those too, just to do the needles. But yeah, so I think that's it for me. So I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and try to grab my phone so I can look at my text messages. And that's it. Bye bye. Yep, I started. So bye everybody. Thanks for joining, watching. Oh, show the box of those markers again. Sorry, I'm just now looking at the um. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. I had to put my phone down. I got a bunch of them. I happen to put them in these, but they didn't come in these. These are Sparkle Pop Sparkling Iridescent Metallic Gel Pens. Got them off of Amazon. I really like them. Actually, Taylor bought them for me. They were on my wish list. And then these, which has my favorite gold, that like I'm gonna try and get the last bit of anything I can get out of it because it's just about gone. They're called Link. Can we get that to focus? LINC Shine glitter pens. So I like these as well. I'm gonna have to start using the red and green in these, but I use this one of those on the berries and the scarf on the mandala page. And then let's see. Do I have they're in the purple. Here they are. Then this is another set that I've been using. Ooh, they're called, and like I say, swirl lock. I don't know. Um, and that's these guys. Which actually, while I have this up here, let's stick this in here. There's a lot in this set too. I don't know, is it 24 or something like that? Um, there's a couple of the greens I was using. So, yep. I yeah, I guess you can tell. I like having paint pens. I like paint pens. And I like different diameters of them because I use them for different things. Sometimes one diameter is too big for something else or whatever, so I like having different. I even like that with pencils too. That's one reason why I had the Pablos from Karen Dash Pablos is because of the small diameter of the pencil. And usually that's when I get them out is when there's a really tiny space. I want to use pencil. I get those out because they have a small diameter. So, okay, that's it for me. And actually, this is an opportunity for me to put some of these things away and have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.